Have you ever stopped to think about digital money? I mean, can it ever actually be private? We're about to jump into a huge puzzle at the very heart of modern finance, this constant battle between total security and total secrecy. And really, this is the big question, isn't it? For any system to be secure, you need some transparency, to prove that nobody's cheating. But do you really want every single coffee you buy, every transaction you make, broadcast for the whole world to see? Yeah, probably not. It's a classic dilemma in our digital world. So up until now, we've basically had two choices, and let's be honest, neither of them is perfect. On one side, you've got traditional banks. Sure, your transactions are private between you and them, but you're trusting one single company, which can be a massive point of failure. Then on the other side, you have public blockchains like Bitcoin. They're decentralized, they're secure, great, but every transaction is right there on a public ledger. So you get security, but you totally lose your privacy. We've always had to pick one. And look, this isn't just some theoretical problem. It's a very real headache for massive projects like Drex, which is Brazil's official digital currency. Just think about it for a second. How do you handle really sensitive stuff like a huge real estate deal or a major corporate merger on a digital platform? You need absolutely ironclad security, but there's no way you can let that confidential data leak out. So Drex is facing a true privacy paradox. Well, the solution being proposed for this paradox, it has a name, Harpo. It's a privacy tool that's being built for systems just like Drex. And it uses this incredible cryptographic method called zero-knowledge proofs. Now, that sounds complicated, but it's basically a way to prove you know a secret without ever revealing the secret itself. The goal here? To finally give us the best of both worlds. So how in the world does this actually work? Well, the best way to wrap your head around Harpo is to picture it as a system of digital vaults. It's a brilliant way to hide transactions right out in the open. Yeah, I know that sounds impossible, but stick with me. It's actually incredibly clever. Okay, so the technical term for this digital vault is a cryptographic commitment. But honestly, forget the jargon for a minute. Just imagine a locked safe. You can't see what's inside, not who owns it, not how much money's in there, but you can get a mathematical guarantee that whatever is inside is totally legit and follows all the rules. The safe stays locked, but you know its contents are valid. All right, so how does this play out in a real transaction? It all happens in 4 simple steps. First, you forge the vault. You create that digital safe for your asset with a secret key that only you have. Second, you register the vault on the public ledger. So now everyone can see the safe exists, but nobody gets to peek inside. Third, and this is the magic part, when you want to spend what's inside, you don't open it. You just provide that zero-knowledge proof which mathematically proves you own it without revealing a thing. And finally, the asset gets passed on by creating brand new vaults for the next owners, keeping that chain of privacy going. So the whole point, the crucial takeaway is this. Everything is verified, but nothing is revealed. The system can confirm that all the financial rules are being followed, that money isn't just being created from nothing, that you actually own what you say you're spending, all without ever needing to open the vault. It's like a mathematical magic trick. Now, this is about way more than just one digital currency in Brazil. An approach like this could fundamentally change what's possible in digital finance. It's really about building a whole new foundation for what trust looks like in a digital world. So what does this new foundation for trust get us? Well, it really comes down to 3 key guarantees. Number 1, privacy. The who and the how much of a transaction are completely hidden. Number 2, integrity. Those fancy proofs we talked about make fraud, like trying to spend the same money twice, mathematically impossible. And number 3, this one's huge, selective auditability. This means the system can prove to a regulator that a transaction is perfectly legal and valid without ever revealing the confidential business details. It's oversight without the exposure. This quote from the people behind Harpo just says it all perfectly. The system guarantees confidence without opening the data. It's a whole new way of thinking. It's about building trust not by forcing everyone to show their cards, but by using pure math to prove that everyone is playing by the rules. It's a complete paradigm shift. And all of this leaves us with one very big question. We've seen how this tech can solve a critical problem for one specific digital currency. But could this be the blueprint for privacy in all our future economies? A world where our finances can finally be both secure and truly, genuinely private? It's a future that, thanks to tech like this, is now mathematically possible. Thanks for digging into this with me.